Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 23rd through the 29th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Oopsie doops. Let's see what is going on. These cards want to fly out. Okay, let's honor them then. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Page of Swords. I feel like you're dealing with the situation, but there's not much physical movement in this situation. It kind of feels like there wants to be, but it's not, and it's like, you know, it's one of those, hey, how's it going? It's complicated, you know, kind of feels a little bit like that. I don't know. In the recent past, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, the High Priestess. I kind of get the sense that you wanted to take a break here. Your intuition was pushing you in the direction of taking it easy, taking it slow. There's a little bit of, what do you call it? Oh, man. Like, what do you call it? Oh, man, it's frustrating. When you do something a little too much than you should. You probably know the word. It's not coming to me. It's not abusive kind of behavior. Let's say you're let's say you've got this trait. You're very charming, and you know you are, and you know you can kind of weasel your way out of situations when you want to, and it's like sometimes, you know, you abuse it, but that's not the word. That's not the word I'm looking for, but let's go with that. But that would be the example where you're kind of taking advantage of that. You know, you're like, okay, I know how to do this. And I don't know what that's about in your case yet. What you're getting away with here. But it feels like you know you have that to you and you're using it a lot. And your intuition is telling you, okay, cut it out. It's time to cut it out. You know, take it down a notch. I don't know if it's an addiction. I don't think so. We'll see when we clarify. It's very tricky in there. In the current situation, the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Wands. There's someone you're dealing with at a very close personal level, possibly here. Someone very close to you. The communication there is not clear between the two of you. It's looking like it's quite redundant, where it's almost leaving room for interpretation a lot of the times. It's probably not the most clear, honest communication possibly at this time, for some reason. In the immediate future, the Empress, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that, finally. Great energy right here, you know, where there is a little bit of taking some time for yourself, and just kind of coming back from this time in a more positive, better place than you were, you know. There's a lot of healing involved. There's a lot of looking into yourself and being really honest with what's going on in there, and it opens up the door to a brand new beginning, basically, you know. So all right, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Page of Swords. The Death card, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like the way that things went up until this point in a particular situation that you're definitely part of, you don't want that anymore. It's like, I want for things to change. I want for things to change for the better. The problem is you're coming out at the end of this with kind of like an energy of, I don't know how to do that. Like, how the hell do I do that? Like, I know that I don't want for things to be the way they were, and I want something brand new, but what the hell do I want? How the hell does that look like? You know? So it feels like you haven't figured it out quite yet. Let me do the Queen of Wands in the recent past, the Magician, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups. Okay. Let me do the Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and let me do the High Priestess. The Six of Cups, the Chariot, the Judgment card. Alright, so dealing with the soul connection here for sure. You're very much connected to whoever this is. That's the energy that I'm getting. So you're showing up as being tied up emotionally to somebody else. And it's feeling good, and it's feeling natural, and it's feeling organic. The thing is, it almost feels like you either have the idea that you've got the upper hand here, that, okay, you know, I'm charming, I can get away with things, and I can have them do whatever I want to do, and things like that. Someone is showing up in that kind of an energy a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. And then it kind of expands, where it's like, okay, so I got away with that. Okay, then let's try to push and see what I can get away with some more, and let's see where this takes us. And you know, so there's definitely a little bit of that going on here, and it creates quite the havoc eventually. You know, it creates to the point of, I don't even want to play this game anymore. Like, I know I have the upper hand, I know I can run the show and do whatever the hell I want, and I know I can get away with things, but like, either it's too easy or it got too complicated. To the point of, I don't want to play this game anymore, you know? So somebody started not being honest with themselves here. When that was pretty much the point of this, for someone to kind of fall into that place of balance, honesty within themselves, and just take it from there. Someone played games here where they lost control of the game. The game started going nuts on them. Now, it is showing up on you, but it could be them. I have no idea. They didn't do it intentionally. As it began, as it started to grow, yes, they were aware of it. Whoever this is. There was a flow to this connection. There was a natural, organic flow to this. And if whoever this was would have let that flow take place, it would have been quite amazing, quite beautiful. But because somebody took charge here of the situation, the other person probably responded in who knows what ways, and it probably started becoming a shit show in here. You know? Let me do the Two of Cups in the current situation. The Seven of Swords, the Devil, the King of Swords. Let me do the Two of Swords. The Page of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Three of Swords. And for the Eight of Wands, you get the Two of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Why the energy exchange or the communication between the two of you is not coming through as clear, honest, and, you know, kind of where everybody understands what the hell is going on here, is because someone is hiding something here. They don't mean to. That doesn't excuse them, but they don't mean to. Someone is coming through, one of you. I don't know who's who at this point, because the energies are so thick in that department that I can't tell, oh, it's you or it's them. One of you is coming from the perspective of, hey, I want this, but everything that they're doing goes against what they're saying and what they're wanting to bring to the table. So it's kind of like me saying, hey, I want to be your friend, and let's talk, let's communicate, and then you never hear from me again. While the other one is like holding that little, very little spark of hope alive. But it's very painful for them to do so, because I feel like they've been holding on to it for quite a while. and dealing with the kind of energy that says, hey, I want to, you and me, let's do this, and then I disappear. So the conversations or the energy exchange between the two of you would go, man, it's so redundant, because it's some days it feels like, yeah, we're both on the same page, we both want the same thing, let's move this forward in the direction that we wanted to move it, and then nothing. And then ultimately, ironically, the both of you want the same thing here. The both of you want love, and love for a very long time. Now, I have no idea what the hell is going on. You're not on the same page, that I can see. Where one wants something, the other one wants something else. That's the thing, because what you want is the same. How you go about it is different. That's the problem. I don't know if it's the same with the both of you in terms of you wanting, because what you want is the energy of love, what they want is the energy of love. Now, whether or not you want it with them or them with you, that I don't know. I can't tell because of how different the approach is. One is saying that, hey, let's do this, but not showing up for it, not doing quite the opposite. While the other one is like, yeah, let's, but holds their breath on it, So ultimately, it kind of leaves the situation up in the air, and the energy exchange and the communication not clear at all, and not helpful to the situation in the way that it is. For the Empress in the immediate future, you get the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Okay. Let's do the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. So one energy is growing a lot in confidence, in clarity over what the other energy is representing to them, and it's looking big, it's looking great, it's looking like, oh my God, this is it. The other energy is like, let's play this as a different game. Remember what I told you? Somebody wants to start a brand new beginning, but they're like, I don't know. So they're trying to change things up a little bit in this game. But then they change their mind again. So while someone is gaining clarity and they know exactly what's what they want and things like that, the other person seems to be more clear. The problem is they're clear for 5 minutes because then they change their mind. Someone needs to take some time for themselves here, to reach that level of clarity and figure out what the hell it is that they want, because they don't have it figured out. And whoever that is the one that currently it's shown up as, yeah, let's do this, but they're not showing up for it, because that's the energy I see here as changing their mind, as wanting to change the game, but then no, I changed my mind. Someone needs some time for themselves. And in all honesty, I kind of feel like it's you. It comes down to you here. But it could be them. There's some, if this is you, there's some unhealthy patterns attached to you in the way that you're dealing with the situation. So if you look back at old relationships, you might identify similar energies that you've dealt with other people in the same ways that you're dealing with this one here. If this is you, take some time, ask for some time. if I don't know what the situation is here, but I'm sure you can take some time, because instead of being engaged in this situation, that you're at the opposite extremes, and it's more unhealthy if you actually stay in here for a long time and try to gain clarity while you're in here. That for now it's not healthy. So try to take some time, as much as you can, because you're coming in with a lot of practicality over things. And that's when patterns have the opportunity to take over, when fears have the opportunity to take over. Take some time and go inward. Do not let the mind run the show there. Try to be honest with yourself there. Because ultimately, you're showing up as not knowing what you want, basically. So take that time, figure it out. Try not to throw logic onto this one, because it's just gonna spiral out. It's not how it's gonna fix this situation. If anything, it's gonna bring all sorts of energies that are not great into the situation. So let's see what the universe has. What I said. The Hermit, the Temperance card, the Six of Pentacles. Take some time. But take some healing time. Take some time and not, try to keep yourself busy with who knows what. Go inward as you can go. And as painful as it is, and as slow as it's gonna probably feel like it's going, fuck it. Just go in there. Give yourself that time and space for things to settle down, for energies to settle down, for you to settle down internally. And believe it or not, if you do that, things might actually work out here, And again, roles can be reversed. I could be wrong. This could be whoever you're dealing with and not you. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.